These days, the problems that we're facing in our society, our country, our world can often feel too weighty to bear. The news bulletins are heavy with sources for despair. And I often find myself reminded of the well-known midrash about Abraham, which speaks of him as a traveler who looks out and perceives the world as a bira doleket, a palace in flames. And he responds with an anguished question, searching plaintively for the owner and caretaker of this palace, wondering where the caretaker is, who is responsible for extinguishing the flames, for repairing the damage that is being done before his eyes. This image of a world in flames is one that often comes to mind, sadly, when tuning into the news of our world these days. How are we supposed to cope with despair, indignation, acknowledgement of all of the problems we face without becoming subsumed by the enormity of the challenges? It just feels too big and too overwhelming. At our road, we turn back to the well of Jewish wisdom at the center of our tradition. We believe, we know, that real enduring change begins inside with one person, one relationship, one life at a time. Arot is founded on the vision that if we want to affect change in the world, we have to start with ourselves. Change yourself, and you will begin to change the world. Our world is desperately in need of voices, hands, and hearts raised in the service of love, compassion, and righteousness. But we have to first nourish and support those voices, hands, and hearts if they are to serve as beautiful instruments to bring light to our world in its darkest corners. All of Orot's programs and offerings are designed around that one goal, to provide sources of wisdom, teachings, and practices that can nourish individuals so that those individuals can nourish others. Now more than ever, we believe in the power and vitality of this work. Orot's work is really not a luxury. It is the backbone of a healthy and loving Jewish world. We need your help to continue to bring this vision to our communities, to individual lives, and we are very grateful for your support today. Thank you, and wishing you an early Shana Tova.